I'm going to show you how to have the best Plush channel on YouTube. By the end of this video, your Plush channel will become a top tier Plush channel. Step 1 is really quick. If you already have your channel made, then you can skip this step. But if you are starting from scratch, then you need to make your own channel, and you need to make a name for your channel, and you need to make a banner and a profile picture for your channel. To be honest, it really doesn't matter what the name of your channel is. I mean, all these different Plush channels have their own names and their own profile pictures. It really doesn't matter. I mean, my advice would definitely be a profile picture that really stands out. I mean, if you look at all these pictures, you know, you can tell which ones stand out and which ones don't. But as I said, it really doesn't matter what the name of your channel is, or the picture, or the banner. But it's definitely something for you to make and for you to decide what you want. So this video isn't really about how to make good Plush videos. This video is going to explain how to make a good Plush channel. So watch this video after you've already made your own Plush video. So once you've already made your own Plush video, it is now time to upload it to YouTube. So the most important step, in my opinion, besides making the actual video, is to make a good thumbnail. Now, I'm going to give a shout out to Crazy Mario Bros in this example. You could have the best Plush video in the whole world, but if your thumbnail is not good, it's not going to get that many views. So this is why I'm using Crazy Mario Bros as an example. So if you look at Crazy Mario Bros channel, all of his thumbnails are nice and bright and saturated, and they really pop out of the screen, and they're really eye-catching. Now, this is super important, and this is one of the things that I give major props to Crazy Mario Bros for, is that his thumbnails are just beautiful. It's literally eye candy. Like, it kind of makes me think of like Easter or like some kind of fun thing. Like, it's just awesome. I mean, if you look at his thumbnails, they're absolutely beautiful. So when you're making your own thumbnails, definitely make sure that they are bright, pretty saturated, not oversaturated, and make sure that you catch the viewer's attention, because, you know, people are going to be scrolling through YouTube, and if they see your thumbnail and it really pops out at them, then they're more likely to click on your channel. This is important for any aspiring YouTuber. I recommend that you purchase the YouTube Formula book. I'm not sponsored. I just want to show you this really cool book, because this book, it literally is like the Bible to YouTube success. I'm going to quote a page here. So one chapter in this book talks about the best thumbnails to make. Now, I know these may seem like, you know, thumbnails from like a Mr. Beast video or something, but really, this works for Plush videos too. Here are some examples of what good thumbnails look like, and this could work for Plush videos too, so it's definitely something to think about. So the next step for having the best Mario Plush channel is being very consistent with your uploads. So the one that I'm going to give an example to here is both SML and Super Mario Richie. They upload very consistent, as you see. They upload multiple videos a week, and they're always consistent. They never really take breaks. When you want to do YouTube as a serious job, you know, you kind of have to be consistent, and you can't really take breaks. If you're just doing YouTube for fun, then you can take as many breaks as you want. But if you really want to have the best Plush channel, you definitely need to be uploading consistently, like both Richie and SML does, and some other channels too. I'm just using them as an example. So uploading consistently, that will really help engage with your audience, because your audience knows that you are going to be uploading every week. If you want, you can have like a certain day of the week when you upload, so your audience can look forward to the day, and when they know that it's that day, they know to expect your video, and that really helps the audience engage with your content when they know when you're going to upload. So that's why having an upload schedule is very, very important. I know it can be really stressful, but, you know, that's just what this job is. It's a lot harder than you think playing with Mario plush toys, or any, you know, plush toys. So you can follow this little formula here for your first few uploads, and you can see what results that you get. But the number one thing that I can tell you is to be patient, guys, because, you know, unless you're really, really, really lucky, then you're not going to go viral overnight. So you're definitely going to have to be making multiple plush videos and ultimately build up your audience over time. And, you know, it's just a really big patience game. But while you're doing this, though, you need to make sure that you are constantly upgrading your content and constantly improving on, you know, what you could improve on in your videos. And, you know, so you definitely want to put in effort to make your videos the best that they possibly could be. So as far as the actual video goes, and I'm not going to go too far into it because I have other videos on how to make plush videos here. But essentially, though, I will put in here that having a good quality camera is pretty good. I mean, you don't have to have a, like, you know, 4K quality camera. I mean, I myself, I've always used my iPhone, and, you know, the quality's decent on this iPhone here, but it's not like, you know, crazy high quality, which, you know, you don't have to have that. You know, just make sure that you have some pretty good lighting. You know, you don't want to be making plush videos like this where it's like, oh, hey guys, and you kind of see, like, you know, shadows here. Like, it's not good. Just make sure that your lighting's good, and make sure that your plushies look nice, you know, because like this plushie here, he's nice, he's clean. But I can show you guys a plushie that I had when I was a kid, and it's like really dirty, and it's very just not in a good condition. That's not really good to look at that. Like, if your plushie looks like it's been thrown in the garbage, maybe invest into like new plushies. I mean, you don't have to do this, but it's just a lot nicer. So another tip for the actual videos, I know I said I wouldn't do too much of this, but I have to put this in because it's important. So we're making plush videos here, which is, you know, stories with multiple characters. So when you have multiple characters that you're acting out, it's super important to have good voice acting. Now, the person that I'm gonna use as an example here is Luigi Fan. You can watch any one of Luigi Fan's videos and you will see that there's great voice acting. Now, I think there's multiple people behind the scenes that are doing the voices, but let's say that you're like me and you're only one man and you're only one person doing, you know, voice acting. Well, you know, I don't want to use myself as an example in any of these videos, but in my videos, you know, I'm a decent voice actor. I mean, I can show you some voices here that I'm just one man doing this, so I can sound like this. I can sound like this.
I can sound like this. I can sound like this.
I can sound like this. You know, like I can do a lot of pretty funny voices. But let's say that, you know, you can't really do voices and not everyone can. Well, you can either do what SML does and have a whole cast. He has multiple people on his cast. Each person on his cast really has their own, you know, style of voice acting, and it's really cool. But let's say that you're also like me and you don't have friends who want to help you with plush videos. What I could recommend if you're not a good voice actor or you don't have friends is to use a voice changer. So you can download any app for free. Like literally I use apps. I mean, I can show you the apps that I use. They're literally free. So I can make my voice sound like this.
I can make my voice sound like this.
Or I can make my voice sound like this.
Or I can make my voice sound like this. Or I can make my voice sound like this. And all that was done using a voice changer. So that could also help for the voice acting right there. You really need to find ways to actually grow your channel. You could be making videos for a long time. You won't see really any growth. You know, one thing that I could advise you is to maybe follow some trends. Now, I know that could be cringy sometimes when we see all these YouTubers following trends, but really when I look at myself, that's how I got started. So fun fact, I was actually the very first PlushTuber to ever make a Five Nights at Freddy's plush video. Here's the proof right here. This is my first FNAF plush video. But pretty much when I started doing that, that was when the game was like, you know, popularity was booming, you know, Markiplier, game theory, everybody was playing Five Nights at Freddy's. And when I uploaded this video right here, it got 100,000 views in 2 months. Now, I had about 10,000 subs at that time. And really, the Five Nights at Freddy's videos really got me where I am today. You don't have to follow trends, but like that's an example. Like right now, there are games right now like, you know, Poppy Playtime and Among Us and Squid Game, which were more recently popular. You know, I would recommend doing some videos like that. Considering that everybody else is definitely doing those videos as well, you want to try to do your own thing a little bit and, you know, change it up, not to copy others. But also, you know, because we're all doing like a video about Squid Game or a video about Among Us, it can be hard to be original. But guys, I mean, that's just the honest truth. I mean, following trends is really important in order to grow your channel. You can go this route if you would like, you don't have to. And a more recent example of this is that I tried to do my own original video right here, Who's at the Door, and it got like 800 views in 1 month. But I did a Baby Mario on Squid Game video, and that got 3.8 thousand views in 3 weeks. So there's a clear difference here. This is, you know, proof that following trends, it really does help. I mean, these two videos will literally show you, but that's completely up to you if you want to go down that route. That's an easy way to kind of get your name out there. So one last step that I'm going to say, and it's a bit more complex, but so let's say that you're following trends, you're making nice thumbnails, and you're pumping out content every week. Eventually, you're going to burn out. And, you know, me, as I've been doing plush videos for years, there's a point in time when I was kind of burnt out, and that's really what made my channel die. But pretty much, you got to be careful from this. I mean, you can take a step back, and you need to make sure that this does not affect the quality of your videos, because this is what happened to me. I got burnt out doing weekly videos, and you could tell that my videos just weren't really that good anymore, and they just didn't feel like they used to. So a piece of advice I would do if you get burnt out from doing plush videos for a long time consistently would be to try new things. Now, don't go too crazy and like, you know, make one Mario plush video and then the next day you make like a SpongeBob plush video, you know, like you really gotta stay consistent. But if you need to try new things, you definitely should, and that could really, you know, reawaken that adrenaline in you and help bring back the passion that you really have for plush videos, or I hope you have that for plush videos. I'm gonna use a really controversial example here, but I'm gonna use SML Jeffrey as an example. So I've actually watched SML since 2008, and I saw the original characters like, Tony, Shrek, Woody, Mr. Pig. But then, towards the early 2010s, Logan added Bowser Jr. Well, I guess he's just Junior now. What happened to this channel? I've not seen this channel. What happened? Why are there puppets here? Okay, well anyway, Logan added Junior into his videos, which was a new character, and those videos blew up, right? But there's also other characters that Logan added, like the homeless guy or some other weird characters that didn't really take off. So pretty much what I'm trying to say is you can try new characters out, and if they become viral, then keep using them, and it's something new, which will help get your creative juices flowing again, so you're not burnt out just doing the same thing over and over. If a character isn't really working out, then you can't keep using that character because you're just not going to get any views and your channel is going to die out. Logan was doing great, and then he added Jeffy. So when Logan added Jeffy, that was when his channel absolutely blew up, and that was a newer character, which I'm sure once you had this new character to work with, then there was a lot more newer ideas and stuff. Logan trying out new characters and seeing which one works and which ones don't, that really helped Logan become the biggest PlushTuber known to man right now. So that's just one example of, just try new things. Don't all of a sudden completely change your content overnight. Like, you definitely want to make a slow and gradual change over time. At the end of the day, we're just playing with stuffed animals, and it's a really crazy concept, but this genre can be awesome and it can be great, but we just have to make sure that we are just making the best content that we can. It can be tough to do what I just said, follow trends and upload consistently, and after a while these videos could feel kind of soulless. One thing I want to say is take a step back and just be creative with your videos. The very first PlushTubers ever, Cute Mario Bros. I grew up watching them as their channel loads. I grew up watching these guys back in like 2008. I was literally in like kindergarten when I first started watching these guys, and I'm 18 now, so that really shows you. But these guys right here, they knew when to quit. They quit, but their videos are just so creative. I mean, when you go back to some of their videos, like the freaking Froggy Chair and Cousin Ouija, I can watch any one of their plush videos, and they are just full of creativity and full of passion and full of just love and just like great jokes, great pacing, great special effects. If really I was going to show you one PlushTuber to look at in order to see like what a good PlushTuber looks like, it would definitely be Cute Mario Bros. I just admire these guys so much. But these guys right here, they have the one thing that's super important, and that is to have the passion and the creativity. Plush videos started with videos like this, Mario and Luigi go to the park, and you can tell that this video here was made just for fun. It's just kids having fun playing with their Mario plush toys. And you need to make sure that you don't forget how we all started, Keep that passion alive, keep the creativity alive. You can still follow trends and still make, weekly videos, but still be creative like that. And that's just one of the most important things, and that's what will keep people coming back to your channel, is when they see that your videos are creative, original, different, and they have passion in them, and they're not just, soulless videos just trying to make money, Because this can be a job if you want it to be, and you could make money off these videos, but it's just, you really don't want to be a sellout, and you really don't want to make soulless videos. Just remember how we all started, and keep all these tips alive. Thumbnails, they're important. Uploading consistently, that's important. All this could be done if you really want to be the next biggest PlushTuber. And I might be rambling at this part of the video, but yeah, that's pretty much some tips that I have on how to make the best plush channel. Now, if once again, if you want to see a more in-depth video on how to make good plush videos, I have 2 of them here. I'm going to make more of these videos because you guys seem to love these videos. Really just watch PlushTubers. Just take a look at all these PlushTubers right here and just watch what they're doing. That's when you know that it's good. When they're unique, you can tell who's who, like the Stash Bros. But a lot of these channels may feel like they're too similar to each other, and that's a problem. You see, we need to be unique. Like guys like Goomzilla is another example. Very, very creative. If you are wondering if I will do a PlushTuber tier list, no, because I am friends with like a lot of these guys, so I don't want to be biased, so I won't make a PlushTuber tier list. But yeah, that is my tips video on how to make the best plush channel. If I missed anything, let me know down in the comments. You know, I really want to use this comment section for other PlushTubers to share their tips on how to make the best plush channel. But a lot of these tips I took from the YouTube Formula book. Like I said, this book is important for like any YouTube channel, really, not just plush tubing. So I would definitely recommend purchasing this book right here. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm SuperMarioFanlox. Help me get to 30K by the end of the year. And I will see you guys in the next either plush video or plush collection video or how to make plush video. I don't know where I'll be. But thank you guys for watching. I'm Fanlox, and peace out.